everyone, Amy here, welcome back to my channel. I hope you have enjoyed your weekend. It is Saturday at the moment when I'm filming this, but I think I'm going to be uploading this tomorrow. But I have been to a charity shop this weekend and picked up a really nice little craft haul. I've mentioned these charity shops before. There's a chain of them, and it's for the Greenwich and Bexley Community Hospice. It's where my uncle and my granddad both spent the last weeks of their life. So it's somewhere that I'm passionate about raising money for my family. I swear you can't get my dad out of these shops at the minute. He's buying everything in there. But there's one that I haven't been to before within the chain, and I went there today and they've actually got a really good craft section. I didn't realise, and I've picked up some really good bits, so I wanted to share them with you, and I've got a few co-op bits at the end. So the first thing I picked up isn't craft related, and it's this little ornament. Sadly, today on Saturday it's a year since our black Labrador was put down, so that in itself is sad enough. But when we walked into the charity shop, Matt saw this straight away, and it's a little black Labrador ornament. He is missing a paw, but he was only £2, so I've got this for my dad because I know that my dad's going to be finding today a little bit tough, and he really does look like Max did. And so when my dad pops back, they've gone shopping, when my dad gets in, I'm going to give this to him. So I was really happy. I couldn't believe that literally on the day, the year anniversary, I've seen one that looks just like him. I bought something similar to this when I went to Santorini. I bought one that was made out of lava rock. My dad loves it. It's very wonky. It's great. But I'm hoping that he'll like that one, even with his little broken paw. Bless him. And then the other bit that isn't craft related is this book here, My Map of You. This is by Isabel Brim. I've read 2 of her books before. One is up on my shelf, but I can't see the title of it. It's set in Lake Como in Italy. I can't think what it's called. I can't see it. No, just really can't see it. And I absolutely loved that book. I then read A Year in a Day, which is set in Prague. It's a great book, but it just rung a little bit too close to home in terms of my previous relationship. Some of the similarities between the relationship in the book and the relationship I had. So once I read that, I did get rid of that one. But I kept the one about Lake Como. So I'm hoping this one will be good. It's set in Zakynthos. So if you do want to have a little look at the blurb, I'll turn it over. And I'm thinking on my channel of hosting like a little book club, because I'm on my second book of 2020, but I'm thinking of doing some sort of like 20 books of 2020 or something like that, and then sharing the books that I've read and whether I recommend them or not. So if you're interested in joining in with that, maybe we could do like a little collaboration or something. I don't know. Anyway, tell me your thoughts. I picked up some yarn or wool, however you want to say it. I don't even know. I think it's wool. Picked up this really beautiful mint colour. This was £1 for the whole spool. I picked up this darker pink, again was £1. It looks really coral on the camera, but it's quite a true pink in real life. And I didn't have a dark pink. Then I picked up this one here, and I'm almost positive I saw this in Hobbycraft last week, and that it's one of the Women's Institute ones, and it was £3.40, but I picked this up. It has been used a little bit, but it's mostly all there, and I picked this up for £1 as well. So that's an absolute bargain. I really like the colours in that one. And then I picked up this bag here, which I don't think she actually charged me the full £3. It was meant to be £3, but this one here, I actually picked one of these up in Hobbycraft last week, and it cost me £3.30. I picked up the pale pink one, and it was all of this for £3. And I don't actually think she charged me the full £3 because she started like lumping things together, which was really sweet of her. I have been making some embellishment boxes, as you know, and I didn't like how they had painted, and I wanted to get some like sponge brushes and hadn't got around to doing it. And I saw this little pack of 3. They're obviously old, you can see by the glue, but I don't really care. It's £1. They are sponge stipplers, it said, but I'm just thinking maybe they wouldn't leave brush strokes on the plastic of the lids. So there's 3 different sizes. I can give them a go for £1, and it's not a huge cost to me if they don't work. So I grabbed those. I found this sequin trim, and there's 15 meters. I don't know if any of it's been used, but there still seems to be an absolute job lot, and it was up for £1.50. But then there was a couple of other bits that she grabbed and just went, I'll do them all for £1.50. So I also got in that this little 6-pack of these felt flowers. It's actually from the Works, and it would have cost £1 on its own in there. And this little 6-pack of crochet flowers for £1 in the Works as well. She did all 3 of those for £1.50, which was ever so sweet of her. And then I found this, actually, which is a whole bag of these, like, foam and organza little roses. They're all white, but that does mean I can alter them with inks and things. And there's an absolute ton in here. It is open. I don't know if many of the bag has been used before. I don't know how much it would have originally come with, but the whole bag was £2, which I thought was really good value actually. You'd pay that just for a little stem of those elsewhere. And I really like these, and I can either cut them off, the little stems, and then use them as embellishments on things, or I can keep them on the stems. That's up to me. But for £2, I can't believe how many of those I got. I'm really happy with that. I actually nearly bought some of those in the range recently, but they just looked a bit fake, and these ones look really, really nice. I picked up 2 spools of ribbon. I picked up this one, which ironically I had in my basket in Hobbycraft before Christmas, and then put back because I was like, I can't really justify spending £3 on this ribbon, and I got it for £1 today. So that's really bizarre. But this is what that wired ribbon. So I really liked it. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it, but I remember liking it before. I still like it now, and for £1 I couldn't say no. And then this ribbon here, I and ahed about this. I picked it up and I put it down about 4 times, and in the end I was like, right, I'm going to get it because I regret it if I don't. It's this really, really wide ribbon, and you've got gingerbread men and women on both sort of sides. I have absolutely no idea what I would do with a ribbon quite this wide, other than maybe fold. I could always fold the ribbon over to make it just, or cut it so it's just like one strip. So if you've got any ideas of like what to do with really thick ribbon, let me know in the comments. But this was £1.50, and I looked at it so many times, and these little characters are so adorable. I couldn't leave it there, so I did end up picking it up. And for all of this here, like the book was 50p, and then I told you sort of the prices of all of these things, but actually this all came to £14. That's it. And then there had been some glitters that I saw when I was in there, and I wasn't actually going to get them. And then we left, and then I and ahed about it, and Matt said, just go back and get some of them in the end. So I did in the end. And they're the American Crafts Wow glitters. So what they've done, there was a whole bag of them, and then they just taped them randomly into 2s. And they were selling them for £1. So it's not much cheaper than if you buy the full set, because I think I found a set of 24 for £20 on Amazon, I think. So just under £1 each. So these work out to 50p each. They don't really look used, to be honest. And I didn't need 24 more glitters, which is why I didn't buy the set on Amazon. What my thought was, if I wanted to include some in Happy Mail, then I've got just a few. So I picked up 5 sets of them. Picked up this set here that's got the blue and the red. I picked up the dark grey and the like teal colour. I grabbed the black and the purple, which I thought would be really good for the Halloween kind of crafts that I might do later on in the year. I picked up this other red and silver, and I picked up this little blues because I really liked this holographic one here. And it would have been £5, and the lady again just said to me, give me 4. So everything you see, everything that I've picked up today so far, cost me £18. I could not believe this. Literally, just the yarn, the amount of yarn I've got here would have cost that on its own without any of the rest. So really, really happy with these. And you know, with books particularly, like this would have cost £8 new, but I got it 50p. You just can't go wrong, can you? And then I had also popped into the Co-op, and they had some like clearance party bits. So I picked up some packets of straws. I really, really liked this one. It's like orange and dark pink spots on it, and it's a pack of 20, and they're clearanced at £1. I think they were £2 originally. They also had these pink and white striped ones, which I thought would be really, really good for summer crafts. And then these plain gold ones, again 20 for £1. They were the only 3 sets my Co-op had. And do you know what I could not believe? The entire wall of toilet rolls was completely sold out, where everyone's panic buying at the minute. There was a little old lady, bless her, going to me, I don't get it. I just wanted to pick up a pack of 4. I said, bless her, you're going to have to go somewhere else. And then the other thing that I spotted in the clearance section were some party bags that have been clearanced down to 75p. You get 6 in the pack. I thought these would be really fun to just put like Matt's presents in when it comes to his birthday, because you know how much he loves Darth Vader and Star Wars. But then I also picked up a couple of different types of Disney ones. They had like Paw Patrol and My Little Pony, Avengers, all different ones in there. But the reason I just picked these ones up is I thought there's a lot of crafting ladies that love Disney, and then I thought if I'm doing Happy Mail, sometimes you put little goodies in a bag. I thought these would be quite fun. I've used bags like this before when I've done Halloween crafts. I've bagged them up in them before, and I just thought for 75p for each of the packets, I thought that wasn't too bad value. And I did pick up a couple of each type. Oh no, I've caught it all in the wall now. Yeah, so that's my little haul for today. Really, really happy with my bargains. I'm really happy that a lot of that money's obviously gone towards the charity shop, and I haven't even started making tassels yet. It's been just the most horrific week for me, the most stressful week I've had in a very long time. So I've got a couple of hours now free to myself where I think I'm going to have a little go at some crafting. So I'll see you in my next video during the week, everybody. Have a enjoy your week, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.